Shivaji meets Vyankoji. Shivaji then went to meet his stepbrother Vyankoji. He stayed at Tirumalvadi on the banks of the Kaveri river. Vyankoji came from Tanjavur to meet Maharaj. Both brothers met at a Shiva temple in Tiruptara. Vyankoji stayed with Shivaji for a week. Shivaji spoke lovingly to him and tried to talk to him. But Vyankoji didn't show the same feelings towards Shivaji Maharaj. He never agreed with anything that Shivaji said to him. So, finally, Shivaji asked him for a share of his father's Jagir. Vyankoji said, "As you wish," and quietly escaped that night. He then attacked Shivaji's army. Maharaj's troops defeated Vyankoji's troops, but Shivaji was very hurt because of this behavior. Still, Shivaji hoped that Vyankoji would someday join Swaraj. So, he handed over the captured area around Jinji to Vyankoji. That area was worth 7 lakhs at that time. Maharaj also gave a small part of Karnataka to Vyankoji's wife Deepabai. He also wrote a sweet letter with good thoughts to Vyankoji. He said in the letter, "Do not believe your enemies. Always be brave." Shivaji was now 50 years old. Do you remember when he had taken the oath of Swaraj? It was when he was just 15. So, for 35 years, he was working continuously. He worked day and night for Swaraj without any rest. He was really tired. Many people who were very close to him had passed away. Saibai, Shivaji's loving wife, had died long ago. Jizabai had died too. Baji, Tanaji, Suryaji, Murarbaji, and others who had supported Shivaji loyally had died too. Shivaji himself felt tired and ready to join them. Shivaji became weaker. He fell sick. He started getting fever. He became weaker and weaker. Shivaji felt that he was going to die soon. He called his loved ones around his bed and told them calmly, "I am going to God. Please sit outside. I will pray." After saying goodbye to everyone, he took his last breath. At noon on 3rd April 1680, the protector of the people died. Shivaji Maharaj was no more.